All right, here we go. Got the thermometer. Let's take the temperature while we talk about this. All right, there we go. All right, so there it is. There is the Tetra heater. These things have a bad rap. They are a preset heater, and so you can't decide what temperature, so you can't use them for goldfish. If you found this channel through goldfish, I would not recommend that. I don't use a heater on my goldfish, and if I did, I'd probably only keep them at like 72, 70 degrees, somewhere in there. But yeah, I would not recommend that for a goldfish, and it's because it keeps your tank at 78 degrees. Now, this particular one presets to 79.7-ish degrees, so it is a little bit hot, but it is consistent. Now, when it comes to your fish tank parameters, consistency is the most important thing, and that to me, it's not just the water chemistry, but also the temperature of the water. So having too low of a temperature, too high of a temperature can stress fish out and cause them to, develop diseases, be prone to parasites, things like that, and make it harder for them to fight infections. But one thing I do not like about this heater is, since it is preset, and I guess it's just the fact that this is an open top aquarium, so it's more the aquarium I don't like, is the evaporation. You saw in one of my last videos, tons of water evaporated after a week, so I actually moved this heater down a little bit lower. Like, the bottom was even with the filter, now I moved it down lower, so that won't be a problem. But other than that, what are some questions, some things you don't want to do with this heater? You definitely don't want to plug it in first. So put it in the water and then plug it in, because it will burn your hand, it'll melt your carpet. Wherever you set it is going to get heated up really fast. So as you can see, the temperature looks like it's stabilized here. So we're at 79.5. Now, I've taken this over the past couple weeks. It's been about 79.5, 0.7 area, and it's stayed pretty consistently at that point. So the package to this heater says it's going to be 78 degrees. What I think is it's going to be somewhere close to that, and whatever it's set at close to that, it will stay consistent. So what I do is I do the 5 watts per gallon rule, and this is actually 100 watts, so it's a little bit higher, I think. Maybe it's 200, I can't remember. But it's plenty for the 10-gallon aquarium, so yeah. But that's the Tetra filter, or the Tetra heater and the Tetra filter. I'm testing out both of these, and so far I like both of them. This heater gets a rap because you can't set it, or it's considered unreliable. You see that light? That means it's working, that's on. People say it's unreliable, but what I have seen with this, and I've used these in the past just to test them out, is when it comes to if you keep it at 5 watts per gallon rule, you should be fine heating your aquarium, and it'll stay consistent. So that being said, that's just my opinion. I'll put a link down in the description below for you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Toodaloo. So the Tetra heater might not be my favorite, but this internal Tetra filter is definitely great. It's the quietest filter I've ever used so far. That and the Eheim classic canister filter, both super quiet, but both different filters, so really like this one.